Hello everyone, it's Funtime Wallace here. We're back with another video. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the games I'm currently playing. Like I said, on this episode, we're going to talk about the games we're currently playing. A lot of people have asked me, Andre, what are you playing? What games have you been playing currently? Maybe to get some ideas of what they want to play or games that they should pick up. And most of these games are actually pretty uncommon titles, so you should definitely pick them up if you haven't heard of them, or if you just think they're something interesting. The first one is a game on the DS, which is Pokemon Y. This game is I haven't played Pokemon since I want to say the Diamond Pearl Platinum era. So going back into Pokemon, is very weird now. There's so many different Pokemon that I have no idea what they are. To be completely honest, in this game, I've been catching, the Pokemon I know. Which, I shouldn't. I have a few of the newer ones, but I've mainly just been catching the ones that I know and have them on my team. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's really, the graphics just are crazy to me still. I'm still trying to comprehend it all. Some of the newer Pokemon are kind of cool. Some of them are whatever, which is the way with any generation, but I don't know. It's very fun to me. The thing I do hate about it though is the fact that back in the old games when people kind of just talk shit to you, they're like, "Oh, you're a terrible ass trainer." They wouldn't say it like that, but they would just make fun of you before you battle them. On this, everyone's just so genuine and pure and just nice to you, and I don't like that. I like being talked trash to before about the battle, not hey, you have Pokemon, let's battle, which is whatever. But, in general, it's actually a pretty good game. I would recommend it. If you're getting back into Pokemon, I'd honestly suggest playing this one. I've started playing Sun, which is kind of weird, honestly. It's not, I don't know if I'm going to finish it or play it even more, but I'm going to try to force myself to play it. But this game's really cool. Sun, I don't know about Sun, but this one, and I heard Alpha Ruby and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I think I said those backwards. I heard those are actually really good games too, so pick this up and maybe pick those up as well, because I know for sure I'll be picking up those games. Next we have a game on the PS2. It's called Psychonauts.
So immature!
And cute. When are you gonna just shut up and kiss me?
Shut up and do what?
Oh, I didn't know you could. I gotta go. Bye!
This game is really awesome. I wish I played it as a kid. It's a platformer, and you play as a kid who's trying to be a psychonaut, and there's a lot of it's about mental health kind of in a way. You go into people's minds, and you kind of do little platforms in people's minds and stuff, and it's really cool. I really like the characters in it, the old man. I like the kids. I literally everyone in here has such good character development. And the platforming is amazing. The graphics till this day, because this is my first time playing this game, and till this day the graphics still stand up, and they actually still are pretty good. But yeah, this game's really good. I've only played a few, maybe an hour of it, so I can't talk a lot about it. But from what I've played, it's phenomenal. I really wish I played it as a kid. I'm kind of glad I'm playing it now because some of the humor in it is kind of more mature. They're kind of just slipped in there. But I'm glad I'm playing it now so I can understand that more as I would as a kid, so I probably wouldn't get it, but it's just such a good game. I got this for $20, so it's, it's kind of up there, but it's fun, and it's a really good platformer, and I feel like it's very underrated. Next is Sin and Punishment, Star Successor. I talked about this in my last pickups video. Pickups video. This game is a shoot 'em up, but it's not like a shoot 'em up. It's really weird. How most shoot 'em ups you're just in a ship, just kind of shooting. This you're actually a guy, and you're actually directing him, and you can knife and chop things and chop missiles back at people. It's so cool. It's such a good game. I think this is a pretty hidden gem too, and it's very cheap, so pick that up. Next is a game, I'm not going to lie, I haven't picked this game up in months, and I needed to start playing again. I started getting overwhelmed with games and just started keep playing them and playing them and kind of left this one behind. But I put like 13 hours into this game already, so I need to get back onto it. I got a new Wii pretty much for this game, and I just left it behind. That's the last story. I actually did a review video on this collector's box as well, but we're just going to talk about the game. That's the game. This is an RPG on the Wii. Amazing RPG. I feel like this is very underrated as well. You play as a guy named Zale. Kind of just go around, pretty much help people, go to like, you know, caves and shit. It's like every other RPG, but it's very good though. Like the story to it's very good. The Queen Callista is just so beautiful. I love her so much. Princess Callista, queen. She's a queen to me, but she's beautiful, and I just love their like connection with each other, and it's so beautiful. There's been times in this game where I've almost just got mad and just started crying because some of like the storyline in it. The storyline's great. The gameplay is great. I got a classic controller recently, so I'm probably gonna try playing with that because I feel like that's gonna be a better experience. The thing I don't like about this game is if you're playing with the Wii remote and the nunchuck, the way you attack is you pretty much walk up to the enemy, and it just auto attacks for you, which I don't like that. I kind of like having to press a button to attack. But you know, other than that, it's pretty cool. I'm gonna do a full review on this, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But yeah, I highly suggest you pick it up. I feel like this is gonna be a game that's gonna skyrocket in price. It's $30 now, which for a Wii game is pretty like expensive. But yeah, it's a very good game, and I highly suggest you pick it up. Next, we have a game for the 3DS, which is Epic Mickey Power of Illusion. This game is like everything I want in a platformer. It reminds me of, like, for me, which I want to say is like one of the golden eras of platforming, which is like the 16-bit, Genesis, and Super Nintendo. They have such good platformers in there, like Aladdin and Lion King, all the others. It reminds me of that era, which I love. And, you know, it's pretty, you know, if you know anything about Epic Mickey, it's pretty, you know, self-explanatory. You literally just go around, do a bunch of platforming, save a bunch of, like, Disney characters and stuff like that from the Evil Queen, which if you play the game, you'll know who the Evil Queen is. You'll know her if you watch Disney movies. I like this a lot because I'm a huge fan of Disney, so like getting all the characters and like being like, oh, there's, you know, someone from the Lion King or the Jungle Book or stuff like that. It's just really cool. But yeah, this game's actually really cheap too. I think I got it for $6. Well, it was priced at $6. I didn't get it for $6, but it was priced at $6. So it's very cheap and it's very fun. From what I've heard, this game is very short, so I'm kind of like trying to take my time with playing this because I really just want to enjoy it as much as I possibly can. But yeah, this game is really good. Last but not least, we got from my knowledge, a classic RPG. This is my first time playing it through, which I also wish I played this as a kid. I didn't have a GameCube as a kid, so that's probably why. That's Tales of Symphonia. This is a game that I started after playing the last story, and I was like, oh man, I want to play it so bad. I just want to play it so bad. And I finally started playing it. Characters, great. Storyline so far, great. Battle system is phenomenal. This has like one of my favorite battle systems in RPG. It's not, you know, your stereotypical, you know, he hits, I hit, you hit, I hit. It's like you have a team and you all run the enemy and you can just press buttons and attack, which is like cool. It's not just, you know, he attacks, I attack, he attacks, I attack, which is like every RPG or any other RPG, you know, mostly battle system. It has a completely different battle system from most RPGs, and I really appreciate that. Right now I'm stuck on this part with like a fire lion thing, and I've died like 50 times, so I'm taking a break, so I'm getting fucking pissed off at it. But I want to play it more, so I'm probably gonna just try to beat it. Just try as hard as I can to beat it, because it's a really good game and I'm actually very happy with it so far, and I want to get further, but I'm just getting more mad the more and more I die in this game. So that's the last one. I'm probably going to do a review on this game as well because it's phenomenal once I beat it, if I beat it, because it's stupid ass Fire Lion. I'm just getting mad now. Anyways, those are a few games, well, all the games I'm currently playing. There's games I've started and stopped, so I'm not going to count those because I'll probably just restart them. So those are the few games I'm currently playing. A few people, like my friends, and a few people on Instagram, and I want to say a few people on the comments have asked what I was playing, so I figured I'd do a video on it. So yeah, it's Funtime Lost here. Thank you for watching.